We are in Great Sand Dunes National Park. This is not the destination today, but I was in Colorado Springs and I'm on my way to the Four Corners Monument, which is, I don't know, 30% of the reason why I'm taking this road trip, because I wanted to go to the Four Corners Monument for a really long time. But on the way, since I'm driving from Colorado Springs to there, is this national park. And I've heard of this national park before. It just wasn't on my list, which I don't know why, because it's so pretty. Great Sand Dunes National Park. I'm parked all the way like in the entrance area, and I'm sure that means nothing, but like, I don't know, it's at least 3/4 of a mile to get to like the actual sand dunes. I would say at least a half a mile. Let me not be dramatic, but I probably need the steps anyway, so it's fine. Let's go. Okay, I was a little dramatic. It was more like 1/4 of a mile. Something that a lot of people are bringing are like sleds, so you can slide down the dune, which I think is really interesting. I am at the section where it's like a little bit of a creek. I forgot what the name is called, but I did take a video of it. So, and I feel like there's a moderate amount of people here right now. I feel like if we were any busier, it would kind of suck. But anyways, we are gonna head out and start driving towards Four Corners Monument.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself.
These little like shack things, sort of, I don't know how else to describe them, are for vendors. So I assume when it's really busy here, it's also kind of like a flea market type vibe. We are in Arizona, Utah, Colorado, and lastly, New Mexico. I am so hungry. I haven't eaten anything besides 2 tangerines and an apple, and so I'm gonna make some eggs instead of going to that truck over there that's selling food, because I'm trying to save money. I spent so much money on food on this trip, it's kind of embarrassing and ridiculous. Get this thing turned on. I got it, finally. A couple of things. I have no signal, none whatsoever. I don't know exactly where I am. I know where I came from, and I know I came from east and I was going west, and so I'm trying to get to New Mexico, and so like directionally I think I can figure it out, but basically I don't know where I am, and I have no signal, and I've been relying on the GPS the entire time. I am leaving Colorado. I'm about to just cross into the New Mexico. You see the New Mexico thing, and then the Texas thing is going to be right there on our side. I mean Colorado sign was right there on our side, and I just have no idea where I'm going. So you guys are gonna stay along with me until I get somewhere safe, even though really you guys are not here until I put out the video. I have like an hour probably left of sun.
my way. I find my way. I find my way.
Where I am, but might as well get the picture while I'm here. Excuse me, no. I can't believe this is happening to me. I can't. At least it's really pretty. Oh my god. All right, y'all. This gentleman that's about to pass me, I think, got a red car right here. He just.
You're not going to have those signals.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe,
That's on 160?
yeah.
Okay.
60. You might have a little.
Right.
You get towards me at
Okay. Okay. No problem. Thank you, sir. Random guy. Stopped the random guy in the red car right here. Let's get his license plate number just in case. It's gonna be fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's gonna work out exactly the way it's supposed to work out, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. So, here we go.
Blue dude, blue moon.
We made it to Kayenta, and apparently the big cities, none of the big cities are close by, so. But I'm getting gas right now, so at least I have gas. It is 4:69 here. It's gonna be okay. At least there's signal here too. There's signal, so I can try to figure it out in the time that the gas is pumping. Also, my windshield is disgustingly dirty, so let me clean that real quick.
Not blue.
It's not showing up. It's only showing up partly. I just want to be able to see the route. Okay, so I am not gonna stay here. I am going to go to Flagstaff. It is 2 hours and 19 minutes away, which is just gonna have to do. And so I'll probably get there like as it's getting like super duper dark, because it's probably gonna be still somewhat light for another hour or so. So I think it'll be fine. It will be fine. It's the nearest bigger city. So that's really the only option that I have, unless I stay here. And I just don't know the area to feel comfortable. Does that make sense? Like whenever I would stay anywhere else, after like a day or so of staying there, I would feel comfortable. But I haven't been here a day. So does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. All right, we're going to Flagstaff. Even though I was trying to go to Zion, which is in Utah, and initially I thought I was going to go to Planet Fitness in New Mexico. This is a mess. This is a mess. Okay, there goes the sun.
Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you?
All right, we've gotten to Tuba City, Arizona. We've got a little sliver of light left. That was dramatic. It's officially dark. Very, very dark. I made it. I don't know why I was freaking out. It worked out exactly the way it's supposed to. So if you know me, you know that I have like a thing about showering before bed. It's really hard for me to fall asleep without showering. And definitely first world problems. But it's really hard for me to fall asleep without showering. And the gym here is closed, so I'm gonna have to figure out something. A couple of months ago, I learned that you can park in Walmart parking lots and they won't tow you. Or so I thought. A couple of days ago, I wanna say, maybe a couple of weeks ago at this point, I was at a Walmart and I was, you know, tucked in, sleeping almost, and somebody knocks on my window. And he goes, sorry, no parking on, you know, the property here. And I was just so confused because I was like, oh my gosh, I thought all Walmarts just let you sleep wherever. Anyways, long story to say that they don't. Some Walmarts do, some Walmarts don't. Usually the Walmarts that don't have signs up, and this Walmart has a lot of signs up that says no overnight parking. I'm even next to a sign that says City of Flagstaff City Code, title blah 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 blah, prohibits overnight parking. Towing strictly enforced. But the thing about that is that I clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see half a dozen RVs here parked, and then I see a couple of like van type things that look like people live out of the van, you know? So I don't know how that's gonna work. Okay, there was someone walking around telling everyone that they couldn't stay there. The RVs that were parked that I was talking about, they knocked on all of them and said basically you can't park here. So I didn't hear that, but I was nosy and I drove over to where the RVs were and I was asking what he said basically. So I drove away from there. I drove to another parking lot. It'll be fine, I think. I am gonna try to get ready for bed and call that a day. Oh, by the way, I downloaded this app called Miles, and it basically tracks my miles for me. So today I drove 557 miles I drove today. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, be kind and continue to occupy your space, and I will see you guys very soon.